One of my favorite ways to start off the brand new year is to reset and look at my own personal core values. I started doing this about 3 years ago, and I just haven't looked back. It's been absolutely incredible. Before I took the time to understand what I valued in my own life, as my own person, as my own self, my life kind of just felt directionless and aimless, and I just kind of went wherever life took me. But since focusing on understanding what my core values are, I have started to be able to put purpose and focus and direction on things, to say yes to the things that align with my values, to say no to the things that don't. And one of the best ways that I found to do this is through the Live Your Values deck. It's a pretty amazing deck of cards that just have all kinds of different words and descriptions on it, and then on the back it has ways that you can live into that. If you're okay, collaboration is something that I value deeply, but how do I do that? So now I want to take you through my core values, and every year that I've done this, I have focused on getting down to my top 10. I probably could go down to 5 or 3, but 10 works really great for me. I also stopped trying to rank them in order of this is my most important value or least important, because I found that it didn't really matter as much. So I just found my top 10, and just for simplicity, I put them here in alphabetical order. So my first one is adventure. Adventure has been always so key to how I live my life. And the more that I can be adventurous, the more alive I feel. Assertiveness. This is a new one for this year. And this one's all about that confident, self-assured ability to express my own needs. Courage. This one's been on my top 3 every year. And this, just living and facing difficult situations, leaning into that fear. Next, I have creativity. I've been a very creative person my whole life, even if I've never embraced that side of me. I'm learning to embrace that side of me, and it's amazing. Curiosity. Curiosity, being curious, asking questions, digging deeper, asking why, are all reasons that I love being a coach. But it just makes life more interesting, in my opinion. Next is fun. You got to go through life and have a bit of fun. So whether it's going to concerts or movies or playing video games or whatever it might be, mixing some fun in always makes the day better. Independence. I'm a very independent person. I love working on my own, but I love working with others as well. I love being able to make my own decisions and just sort of go with where I want to go. So this is very big for me. Purpose. This is another new one for me. To live with meaning, intention, and direction. This has kind of hit probably the top 15 to 20 in past, but I'm starting to put more focus on where I want to go, what my meaning is, what my direction is. Risk-taking kind of goes in with courage and adventure a bit. And then last is social connection. This is another new one for me in the top 3. As I start to become more aware of my needs and desires, intentionally being with people who align with my own values also is very important to me. So there you go. There's a little bit about me and kind of how I start my year. My top 10 core values. I always have them. I always print it out here, and then I'll post it up on the wall next to my computer here, so as I'm sitting at my computer, I can always see my core values. So do you have any of your own core values? Do you use other tools or tricks to discover what's truly important to you? Are you interested in learning what your core values are? Is that something that would be interesting to you? Send me a message. I'd love to set up a conversation with you, see how I can help you, because it's the more you know yourself, the more you know what you value, the more focus and intention and purpose and fun that you can infuse into your life.